Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and the following additional topics in mathematics question is asking you for what n must be given that n plus 6 over 2 gives you a relationship for n. So what you want to do is just take them all of these statements one at a time and see if they work. So a negative integer, let's see. If we plugged in a positive integer, can this turn out to be a real integer as a response? So I'm going to go ahead and plug in um, 2. If I plug in 2, I get 8, because 2 plus 6 is 8, over 2, which equals 4. And 4 is an integer, so this checks out. And n, what I plugged in, was not a negative integer, was a positive integer, so we can cross out A. For the positive integer, not necessarily. I could have plugged a negative one in, so if I plug in negative 10, for example, which is a negative integer, negative 10 plus 6 would give you negative 4, and negative 4 divided by 2 gives you negative 2. Which is also an integer, just happens to be a negative integer. So that's okay as well, not necessarily. When you plug in a value of n like negative 10 isn't a multiple of 3, and that still give me an integer, negative 2. So by that same logic, this one is wrong. And the answer must be an even integer. Let's see why. If you plugged in a non-even integer, so any number that's not divisible by 2, like 1 or 3 or 5, you're going to end up with an odd number up the top. So let's go ahead and try 3. Yeah, I'm going to do 3. So 3 plus 6 gives you 9, and 9 divided by 2 gives you 4.5. And 4.5 is not an integer. It's got a decimal on it. An integer is like a whole number, positive or negative, that happens to be real. So for that reason, the answer must be must be even. It cannot be odd, and D is the correct answer choice. I hope that helped with this problem, and happy prepping.